Okay, we're here to learn the basics on this little Panasonic covert camera. Now this is cleverly disguised in a smoke detector housing, and you would be amazed at its capacity to solve life's mysteries. And what I mean by that is, I think everybody has had an experience where something's missing and nobody knows anything about it, particularly if you're a business owner. Well, this little dude right here is a very, very inexpensive way to solve life's mysteries. And what I want to do here today is show you how easy it is to hook this up. Now, let's start with what this is not. It is not a color camera. It is not an infrared camera, meaning that it can see in total darkness. Being a black and white camera, it can get by in a low light situation, but there does have to be some level of illumination for you to get a clear image. Also, this is not weatherproof. This is an indoor camera, so it has to be used in dry conditions. So let's get down to the nuts and bolts of exactly how to hook this thing up. Okay, it's really pretty easy because there are only two wires on this camera. One is a low voltage power connection, and the other, which on this particular camera is an RCA type connection, the same type of a connector you would use to hook up a stereo. It's called an RCA. Now, what I've got here to save a little room is a small monitor. Really, any TV with a video in jack or a game jack, which again takes one of these RCA type connections, will give you an image from the camera. This Panasonic camera, by the way, is shipped with the camera in the down position. In other words, it's going to see exactly what's underneath it. A lot of people use them over a safe or a cash drawer, but it's also adjustable where with a little manipulation the camera can be what they call side firing, which means that if this were mounted on a ceiling, then rather than shooting straight down, it's going to shoot to the side. But inside of our Panasonic box comes some instructions and so forth, but this is the power supply. It is what you plug into a regular wall receptacle, 110, and this transformer converts it to low voltage. And it is as simple as plugging this in. Now, what you're going to have to ask yourself is, depending on where this is mounted in your room or on the ceiling, it might be that you're going to have to extend this just so you can get to a receptacle. But really, that's no big deal because this is very lightweight wire, and if you're used to hooking speakers up, for instance, or running speaker wire, it really is no more difficult than that. But food for thought is you may need to extend this wire to reach a receptacle. Now that leaves our video line, which in this case, with my handy dandy little video monitor here, like any other TV that is equipped with a video in jack, usually marked in yellow, as this one is, we're going to plug in a RCA plug into it, and then run this back to our camera. Now, since we have two male ends here, we have to use a little adapter, a female adapter on each end to plug that in. And once again, you may have the same exact problem with your wire. If you're running this back to a recording device, a time-lapse VCR, which is kind of yesterday's deal, everything's gone to digital technology, so that would be called a DVR. You may have to extend this, and probably will, to get back to your recording device or your monitor. So let's plug this in and see if we can't get an image. Okay, here we have a regular extension cord. Gonna plug this in. So our transformer now converts this to low voltage. I'm going to flip on my little monitor here and see what we get. We certainly have an image. And the amazing thing is that this is really a crystal clear image from this little Panasonic camera. I think you'll be really, really pleased with the overall quality in such a incredibly inexpensive camera. We're offering this for 25 bucks, and that is dirt cheap. Again, it's not color, it's black and white, but for video security on a shoestring budget, you can't beat this little camera at 25 bucks. So shoot me an email and I'll tell you more.